Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to your daily wild weather briefing for Monday, November 18th. Seeing some cloudy skies out there and patchy drizzle. We'll continue to see this really throughout most of the day today. Not really expecting any sunshine, and then seeing a slight chance of some showers overnight, and then possibly seeing a little bit more sunshine as we go into tomorrow. Taking a look at our surface analysis this morning, there we have that low that brought us those gusty northeasterly winds over the weekend and helped to raise those tides a bit. Really didn't see as much of a coastal flooding concern as was originally anticipated, and as those winds have now shifted northwesterly, we'll start to see those tides return to normal over the next day or two. We are going to be seeing a chance of some isolated showers as we go into this evening, mainly between about 8 p.m. and midnight, associated with this weak disturbance that's currently bringing this area of scattered showers across the Carolinas. That'll continue to move north eastward along the eastern seaboard, and that's going to come over the Delmarva after about 8 p.m., giving us some of those scattered showers as we go into this evening. And like I said, those showers should end by midnight, and we'll see a return to some more partly sunny skies as we go into tomorrow. Taking a brief look at our upper level winds, we are seeing those winds northwesterly at the surface, and then just above the surface, seeing them shifting northeasterly at around 12 knots, and then becoming fairly light and variable actually between about 6,000 and 12,000 feet before they shift southwesterly. Still fairly weak, only maxing out near 30 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Seeing a freezing level this morning just above 10,000 feet. Take a quick look at our satellite this morning. There you can see the clouds socked in pretty much across the entire mid-Atlantic region. We don't anticipate that to change today. Perhaps see those ceilings raised just a little bit as we go into the afternoon, but we are going to continue to see ceilings below 1,000 feet with patchy drizzle for at least the next couple of hours. So taking a look at our forecast for today, going to be seeing a chilly day out there, high only getting up to about 47 degrees. Those northwesterly winds are going to slowly weaken as we go into the afternoon and into tonight, and then shifting westerly around 3 to 7 knots for the overnight hours and into mid-morning tomorrow. Seeing a low tomorrow morning of around 40 degrees with that 20 to 30% chance of some isolated to scattered showers between about 8 p.m. and 1 or 2 a.m. at the latest. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, we are seeing currently broken clouds at 800 feet, overcast at 2,000. We'll be seeing those clouds become overcast at 700 at times as we go into the late morning hours and near lunchtime. Then seeing those ceilings raised to about 3,000 feet as we go into the afternoon. As we go into tonight, we'll see those ceilings lower back down to 1,000 feet, especially when we get into any shower activity, and then continuing to see that as we go into mid-morning tomorrow. And by the time we get to the late morning hours tomorrow, we should start to see a little bit of some sunshine trying to peek its way through. We'll take a look at our long-range forecast as we go into the next several days here. There's that low giving us some of those low clouds today, and that's going to continue to spin offshore as we go into the rest of today, but it is weakening and will continue to move northeast away from the mid-Atlantic. And then we do have this batch of showers that we talked about that we are going to be seeing right up the coast as we go into tonight, associated with an upper level trough, and that's going to give us our chance of some scattered showers later this evening. As we go into tomorrow, going to still be seeing some weak troughiness across the region, but it does look like we're going to get some drier air moving in. That'll help to decrease our clouds just a little bit. Still going to be mostly cloudy out there as we go into tomorrow, though. And then as we go into Tuesday night, we are going to have a little bit of a upper level disturbance swing through, and that could give us about a 10% chance of a sprinkle here or there across the Delmarva, but it does look like it's going to be a pretty dry air mass, so not a whole lot of moisture for that little system to work with. But then Wednesday and Thursday, we get high pressure building back into the area, giving us some more slightly milder temperatures. And as we go into Friday, seeing those winds shift more southwesterly, that should bump up those temperatures a couple degrees above normal ahead of our next front, which should give us some showers as we go into the weekend, mainly on Saturday. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast, expecting that 30% chance of showers as we go into tonight. And then tomorrow looks like we'll see some mostly cloudy skies with a high a little bit more mild than today, but still chilly out there. A high of 54 expected. Very similar to Wednesday, too. High in the lower to mid 50s. And Thursday also going to be seeing the same with that high of 54 and partly cloudy skies as we get some high pressure building into the area. On Friday, we'll see that high pressure area start to build more over the southeast. That'll help to shift those winds a little bit more southeasterly, bumping up those temperatures back into the low 60s ahead of our next front. It does look like Friday is going to mainly be dry. Can't rule out a slight chance of some showers ahead of that front that's going to impact the region as we go into Friday night and Saturday. And a little bit of some uncertainty then in the forecast as we go into this weekend, as depends on how far south that front that this next system is going to be riding along gets to determine exactly what our temperatures are going to be. It does look like the models agree that we are going to get a system moving through the mid-Atlantic on Saturday to give us some rain, but that's going to be riding along that stationary boundary that's going to be passing Friday night into Saturday, and it depends on how far south that gets to give us some colder air possibly. Can't completely rule out seeing a brief snow flurry on Saturday if that cold air makes its way down south enough, but that would mainly be up in the Salisbury area. But otherwise, going to be wet on Saturday, and then Sunday looks like things will dry out with some high pressure building in, giving us some chilly temperatures, high of 53 under mostly cloudy skies. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.